It's always a disappointing thing when we have to circle back and say, I should have followed my first mind. Something told me. I knew I should have listened. I knew I should have done this thing. You don't have to keep doing that. All you have to do is not ignore your gut. And this is what your gut should be saying to you right now. Whenever we ignore our gut, we always find that we should have listened. Okay. I don't care what it's about. If you have a gut feeling that this particular relationship is not for you, if you have a gut feeling that this job is not for you, if you have a gut feeling that you should make a left turn on this street instead of a right turn on this street, whatever it is, however small it seems, your gut does not lie. Okay. This is our spiritual GPS. It's our spiritual antennas that we need to be paying attention to. Whenever you have a strong feeling about something, that is for a reason. Don't get in the habit of overriding your gut and your sense of do or don't do. Pay attention to that thing. That is your God-given intuition. God has installed in you a thing that lets you know something is good or bad, or gives you a feeling or an inclination about something. Don't ignore that thing. Too often we ignore that still small voice that's in us and we think, oh, I'm just tripping or I'm just being paranoid. But then we always circle back, and what is the thing that we always say? Something told me. Something told me to go over there. Something told me not to do that. Something told me he wasn't no good. Something told me she wasn't any good. Something told me not to eat that. Something told me. We always go back to that. I had a feeling. Something told me. That is your God given sense. Okay. That is the thing that you were born with. That is the thing that has developed over the course of your life due to your life experience, right? It sharpens over time. It's your discernment, it's your gut, it's that feeling, it's that knowing deep down inside of you that, something feels off, something feels just a little bit strange here. And guess what? You don't have to fully understand what it is. All you have to do is know that you feel a certain way. And that is enough for you to say, you know what? I'm going to pull back on this thing until I feel comfortable in my spirit about it, until I feel some clarity about this thing, until I feel some peace about this thing. I'm pulling back because the cost of ignoring your gut is just too great. Ignoring your gut is foolish, which is the absence of wisdom. It is the total polar opposite of wisdom. You don't want to walk around foolish. You don't want to walk around in a state of just constant dizziness and chasing your tail and walking around in circles when you clearly have been equipped with exactly what you need to be able to make the right decisions. Does that mean that you won't get it wrong sometimes? No, but I'm not talking about deciding to make a decision to do something here or do this over here. No, sometimes you're going to get things wrong. I'm talking about that thing that goes, don't do that. Or that thing that goes, yes, go for it. Go for it. That gut feeling, that something told me, that gut feeling is what you need to be listening to. It's always a disappointing thing when we have to circle back and say, I should have followed my first mind. Something told me. I knew I should have listened. I knew I should have done this thing. You don't have to keep doing that. All you have to do is not ignore your gut. And this is what your gut should be saying to you right now. Stock up. Get your house in order. Stock things up like essentials. Get your soaps and your food and your detergents and your all of the things that you use on the regular basis. Stock up on those things, okay? I just did a video about that earlier, talking about what the Spirit of the Lord prompted me to do, which is to go and start stocking up. So I shared that message with you guys. Now, I don't know why God told me that. I don't know what's happening in 2 years, 3 months, 5 years. I just know that the Spirit of the Lord prompted me to stock my home with all of the essentials and to prepare for a time that I do not know of. God didn't say, "Oh, things are about to blow up. Everything is over." He just said, "Prepare." This is using wisdom. So many of you feel like, well, if I do that, then I'm not trusting God. God gives us wisdom. He gives us wisdom to prepare for things that we know not of, right? That's the equivalent of saying, well, I shouldn't go work a 9 to 5 job because I just have to trust God to bring me some money. Well, He gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, and the ability to make money. He's anointed you to bring money to yourself to be able to take care of your everyday needs and keep a roof over your head and put food on your table, right? So that is wisdom to bring in money. That is wisdom to have a job, to have work. It's wisdom to start your own business if you're in a position to do that. It is not unwise to prepare for things that you know not of. It's not unwise to prepare for a time of possible famine. It's not unwise to prepare for a drought. It's not unwise to prepare for severe weather. It's not unwise to follow the instinct that you have, that God given GPS, that God given discernment, that gut feeling to do a thing or not do a thing. For some people, ignoring their gut has literally cost them their lives. You don't want to be in a position like that. You don't want to be in a position where you are leaving this earth sooner than you're supposed to. Okay. The Bible talks about people perishing before their time, leaving this earth before their time. Okay. So use wisdom, use your God given intuition, your gut, that feeling, that thing that says, I should or I shouldn't. Use that. Exercise it regularly. Start to implement it a little bit more. Start to follow it and listen to it a little bit more, because what you end up doing when you don't listen to that is you end up overriding your gut feeling with your own thought process. And you are always in a situation where you should have listened or you wish you would have. Okay. Don't override your gut. Don't override your feeling. Allow God to lead you and guide you. Listen to your gut. Listen to your discernment. Don't ignore your inner spirit when it prompts you to do something or prompts you to step back from something, okay? Be blessed on today. I love you on today. God loves you so much more. Until next time, I'll see you soon.